Hi, I'm Randy Berry. I've been a practicing ag pilot and certified flight instructor for going on 40 years. I specialize in tailwheel, crop dusting, instruction, basic aerobatic instruction. It's amazing to me that, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, excuse me, private pilot check ride consisted of a two-turn spin with a recovery within 15 degrees of original heading. This is a basic airmanship that was required for a private pilot back then. Somehow, in this integrated flying so that you learn how to become an airline pilot, we've lost the basic feel and stick and rudder techniques that are so important to ag flying. I've been a certified flight instructor teaching spins and an ag pilot for 40 years, and I can't tell you how many times that little basic training that I've had have helped me out of some bad spots. And it's very sad that today we lose good men every season through stall spin accidents that I believe could have been avoided with a little bit of training, or even some of the old pros that maybe fly for 2 or 3 months out of the year and don't fly the rest of the year, get back in and jump into this thing, and next thing they know, they have picked up bad habits and they get into a situation and they're not prepared for. It's just tragic. So my service that I feel is the need and the time is now to use my experience and my techniques to show you how to be a safer ag pilot. And to do that today, I'm just going to give you a little couple demonstrations of basic inverted flight, show you what it looks like. You push the stick forward when you're inverted to go up. It's not that hard, it really isn't, but it can save you. Basic slow roll and a snap roll. And a snap roll, believe it or not, is a spin in a horizontal plane, and that is, between those two, is where most people have their accidents and mess up.
Okay, for starters, we're going to go through a simple slow roll. Slow roll, just kind of a warm-up maneuver. Gives you a little bit of idea of where your horizon is, where it's supposed to be an inverted flight, and basically it's all a positive G maneuver. We're going to go ahead and we got 125, 130 mile an hour from straight level flight. We're just going to pitch up, and we're going to roll to the left. And back to the horizon, wings level. If we wanted to do another one, we would just get a little bit more speed, and we just go ahead, pitch up, and do another one. Okay, only thing this time, when we turn upside down, we're going to stop for a second. Here we go, we're just going to pitch up, and now we're going to roll inverted, but when we get inverted, boom, guess what, we're just going to stop right here. See, the airplane flies just as good right side up as upside down. Where people get in trouble here is they get in a situation like this, first thing they do is instinctively is pull back, and that's the worst thing you can do. You push forward on the stick to go up, back on the stick to go down. So if you don't have much altitude, you can get in a real mess real quick. Okay. Now, just to refresh your memory, if you've never been in one, we're going to do a spin. Spin, basically, we're going to bring the power off. We're going to bring the nose up to a high angle of attack. Let the airplane stall. When the airplane stalls, we're going to go ahead and kick rudder and hold the stick back. One wing is stalled, the other one is flying. This is our spin. Now, what we're going to do is stop rotation with opposite rudder right down that road and recover from a glide. From a dive, just like that, no problem whatsoever. Now we're back flying again. We're going to get a little altitude, and I'll show you a snap roll. Okay, now, what we're going to do here is show you a snap roll, but almost in an ag pilot working situation here. Let's just imagine we're coming on the field, or in our turn here, we're going to turn, we're making a turn, ag turn, simple as this, we're coming around, and we're coming up to our line. Whoop, we're past our line. So what I'm going to do now is simulate a stall spin that actually goes into a spin. And look how fast that wraps up. Without any altitude, man, oh man, you could get in trouble real quick. Let's try that again. We're going to come up, and we're coming out of our turn. We're lining up on our field. We passed our GPS line. We're going to try to cheat it a little bit. Boom, that quick. We just snap out of it. guess what? If you're 100 feet from the ground, you have just screwed up. You know, without experiencing it, and without feeling it, and understanding it, and being prepared for it, we lose good people every year. Okay, now we're going to break off for a little bit, and we're going to do a practice simulated ag pass and ag turn. All right, we're going to line up now on our first pass, cross rows on this field of tomatoes. And if you notice that cross-country power line, we're going to go over it in a nice smooth fashion and a nice angle. Once we clear it, we come down, spray on, we'll make our pass, maintaining nice control, and spray off, pitch up, wings level, clear all obstacles, then we'll make our turn downwind. After we make our turn downwind, check, make sure nothing's in the way. This is a 45, 180, 45 type back-to-back pattern. So here we're coming around, we're going to notice where our next pass is, right here, and we'll plan for it. Come in, move over about 50 feet in this particular airplane, and we come in wings level, come down, spray on, making our pattern, and we got obstruction up here, so what we got this cross-country power line. When we pitch up, spray off, pitch up, clear our obstacle, make our turn downwind, 45 degrees. Roll out, hesitate as necessary for your load, make a 180-degree turn. Just a procedure turn, very much like an instrument procedure turn. Go 45, roll out. Next pass, we get lined up on the field. Another 50 foot over, wings level before we get anywhere near our close obstacle, which is the power line. And down, spray on. Level off. And here we are. Into the field, spray off. Now, this will be a different approach. Clear the field, wings level. We're going to do a 90 degree with a 270. This is another technique. You can go 90 degrees, turn around. And what this does is allow you to go a little bit more downwind so that you can make a 270 degree turn all the way back as opposed to a 45, a 180, and then a 45. We make this one a full 270 degree turn, and we just make our adjustments here accordingly. Back to the same position on the next swath, and we're just going to roll wings level. Nice smooth entry in. Spray on. Into the field, make our pull-up, wings level, spray off, and now we clear the obstacle, turn downwind 90 degrees. And a 270 return. This is just a different technique. This is what everybody used to use when they were dusting instead of the round robins and a lot of the things we do now with GPS, because lots of times you could still see your swath. You move over accordingly. Or you just plan on, you know, imagining 75 or 50 feet or whatever your swath width is. And we are back at our obstacle. Wings level, nose down, clear the obstacle, spray on. Wings level. Maintain our altitude. Get to the end of the swath, clear the obstacles, spray off, pitch up, clear the obstacles, and we'll make our turn. And that's a sample of what ag flying's all about. There's a whole lot more pre-planning and a lot of experience and a lot of training that can be done, but it can be a very rewarding thing. It'll make you a better pilot. So, blue skies and tailwinds.
Well, thanks for watching, and I hope it opened your eyes a little bit. Whether you're an old pro or a rookie, we can always use a little bit of recurrent training to sharpen the saw and help us be the best we can be. I have many services that I do offer. Love to talk to you about your particular needs, give you as little or as much information and training as I can possibly give you, and help you become a better ag pilot and a safer ag pilot for next season. I have my facility here in Fort Pierce that I can work out of, and even though I'm an active ag pilot, I do work in the Glades, and I go over into the Midwest during the summer. But I also have a motorhome, and I can come to your facility if there's multiple people that need to be trained, or you have several pilots you'd like to just run them through and just sharpen their saw, help them be a little bit more safe, and maybe even get a little discount on your insurance. Who knows? Possibilities are endless. I think now's the time to think about it. And once again, thanks for watching. Bye.